Hello guys, Jake here, and today I'm going to tell you guys how hydraulics work on tractors. Alright guys, so in specific I'm going to show you guys how the 3-point works. But before I do that, I have to explain a little bit about how hydraulic systems work as a whole. So, in simple terms, a hydraulic system is any system that uses pressurized fluid to open or close a hydraulic cylinder that is used to do work. In this application, we are using hydraulic fluid to do that work. Some necessary parts of any hydraulic system include a pump, a reservoir where the fluid is held, and lines to get the fluid from the pump to the cylinder. If you don't know what I mean by a cylinder, this is an example. Here, it's used to take a fluid and to push out a piston to do work. In this case, it's on a John Deere. It's used to use the power steering. Before we talk about how that is in use with the 3-point, let me tell you a little bit about how the pump works. This tractor uses a style of pump. I'll put a diagram here, or an example of how it works. It uses gears turned by the engine to pressurize the fluid. As I said before, another key component in any hydraulic system is the reservoir. So, since we need a reservoir for our hydraulic system to work, let me show you where this one is. Most tractors use an interesting design where they take in hydraulic fluid from the back, and it is stored down here by the transmission. You can see here where this goes because we have our dipstick here that comes down and goes into the transmission assembly here. So now that we know where the pump is and we know where the fluid is, how is this actually making our system do any work? Where the cylinder is actually pretty simple. It's inside here where it's used to move these arms, and it comes down here, uses this bar to brace it, and comes down here to your lift arms. So now that we know what all the pieces are, how do all these things work together? Well, luckily for you, I've made a clever little drawing I'm going to insert somewhere in here. And this drawing is actually very useful to understand how the system works and how it exactly works with the pump and everything, and how all the lines work. So now that I explained how the system works, why is it even useful? On the farm, 3-point hitches are incredibly useful for multiple different implements that can be used behind a tractor. An example of this utility is this bale spear. It can be used to hook up to the 3-point on the tractor and can be used to lift up round bales, like that one. So now that I've explained how hydraulics work and why they're useful, let me give you a little bit of a demonstration. Alright, so now that I have the tractor running, I'm going to show you how the hydraulics work on the 3-point. Alright guys, so now that I've showed you how a hydraulic system works on the tractor and you saw it in action, I think it's about time to end the video, and I hope you guys learned something, and have a good day.